Good afternoon to the staff of Moorfield Girls High School. Today I will present to you a short multimodal presentation on literacies in the 21st century. I will look into how 21st century literacies are impacting our students in their social worlds and ways in which they can be incorporated into our learning and teaching practices within our school. A Google search was unimaginable in the mid-1990s. However, a search on Google in 2009 showed that more than 60,000 web pages mentioned multiliteracies. In 1994, email was new, the web was barely known, and it was impossible to imagine its impact. Almost no one had mobile telephones, and writing on a phone or using a phone to take photographs were unthinkable. However, now we live in a world of iPods, wikis, blogs, and SMS messages. Not even nameable a decade ago, these are just a few of the new spaces in which representations now occur. According to Gazzetti and Leslie, they have defined 21st century learning as the skills and understandings required for an individual to effectively participate and work in the 21st century, including information literacy, digital literacy, critical literacy, and the ability to collaborate and solve problems. In a broader sense, however, the idea of what learning in the 21st century should look like is open to interpretation and controversy. To get a sense of how views on this subject align and differ, we recently asked a range of education experts to define 21st century learning from their own perspectives. According to Richard Allington, he states that 21st century literacies have had no significant impact in the contemporary world. However, according to Barnett Berry, founder and CEO of the Center of Teaching Quality, she states how 21st century literacies has created borderless learning territories essential in the 21st century. Both views are very differing in their beliefs. However, I believe that we as teachers should work on giving room to individualized learning. Every student is impacted differently by 21st century literacies, and we must learn the positive as well as the negative impact it has had on students' learning and incorporate them in our teaching strategies. As our contemporary world is being increasingly multimodal, linguistic, visual, audio, gestural, and spatial modes of meaning are becoming increasingly integrated in everyday media and cultural practices. In literacy, the skill and drill regime starts with phonics. There is some merit in sound-to-letter correspondence, but is this enough to warrant the key to literacy? Devices are no longer just for socializing, but are powerful tools for learning. Literacy nowadays is multimodal. Children encounter 44 sounds and 26 letters that represent these sounds. Meanwhile, in the motivating spaces of contemporary child culture, such as Pokemon or video games, children quickly master immensely more complex systems without instruction by a teacher. Social media has created new possibilities for digitally native students to engage, interact, and collaborate in learning tasks that foster processes and the overall learning experience. Recent studies suggest that the digital generation of students learn differently from the previous generation, and they are dependent on the web for accessing information and interacting with others. Multiliteracies may shift control to the learner through promoting learner agency, autonomy, and engagement in social networks that straddle multiple and real virtual learning spaces independent of physical, geographic, institutional, and organizational boundaries. Wikis and learning logs facilitate seamless cooperation and collaborative knowledge building. Using a blog, students can demonstrate critical thinking, take creative risks, and make sophisticated use of language. In terms of foreign language, blogs were found as useful tools in pre-class preparation and post-class reflection. Studying in this way is very engaging and motivating for the students. Social media is no longer an obstacle to studying, but rather provide a study community to help students learn, retain knowledge, and find new resources. Social media enhanced platform is a facilitator for collaboration and knowledge sharing, and the end result improves as students' focus is targeted towards problem solving that may be generalized to other assignments instead of local surface knowledge that is not reusable in new contents. The fundamental goals of a pedagogy of multiliteracies is to create the conditions for learning. This is when a person is comfortable with themselves as well as being flexible enough to collaborate and negotiate with others who are different from themselves in order to forge a common interest. A pedagogy of multiliteracies allows for alternative starting points. Every meaning draws on resources of the already designated world of representation. Each meaning maker designs the world afresh in a way that is always uniquely transformative of found meaning. Of all the changes currently underway in the environment of meaning design, one of the most significant challenges to the old literacy teaching is the increasing multimodality of meaning. This is separated from written and oral language as fundamentally different modes, added a tactile mode, and redefined the contents and scope of the other modes. Through the incorporation of the different modes, our mention and our staff will be better enhance the teaching and learning practices within our school. Powerful learning of this nature demands well-prepared teachers who draw on advances in cognitive science and are strategically organized in teams in and out of cyberspace. Many will emerge as teacherpreneurs who work closely with students in the local communities while also serving as learning concierges for virtual network guides, gaming experts, community organizers, and policy researchers. Digital literacy is a crucial skill that we as educators must foster and encourage in our classrooms. I hope that the examples I have helped demonstrated how 21st skills do not require additional class time or new course development, but often require some tweaking of our established curriculum. I strongly encourage administrators to provide robust professional development and learning time for their staff and faculty. Us teachers can integrate digital literacy into everyday learning, provided you share the resources and support they need to shift a traditional curriculum to a more innovative one. If we do this change, our students will be better digital citizens and creators of online content, which is a crucial skill for the 21st century.